Hey, this is my channel Dougal Mind, and I started this channel mainly because I wanted to have like a thought journal or kind of like a creative and emotional outlet, sort of, and like just to talk about things and just like anything that I want to get off my mind, kind of, because sometimes I feel like I have a lot going on and I really want to understand everything that's going on, but it's just difficult for me to understand or think about things sometimes. So I feel like I've been wanting to make a YouTube channel, kind of like a thought journal for a while, just so I can do that. And yeah, like I guess this is the first video on the channel if you're seeing this, but it's honestly been quite the challenge to actually try to like or like I'm gonna be honest, I've been pretty demotivated to actually start this, even though I really want to, but I just haven't had like the actual willpower to sit down and record a video. And there's just a bunch of different factors, like my living situation, like it's just loud where I'm living. My room isn't soundproof, so it's like you can just hear everything. But um yeah, just like different things. Like my room is right beside like a busy street, one of the busiest streets in the city I'm in right now. And yeah, like the first thing I want to really talk about is friends, and just picking your friends really wisely, and like picking friends that respect you, or at least like finding friends, or I'm saying picking, but what I mean more is like staying with friends that you know, friends that respect you and like want to help you succeed and don't just bring you down. And like yeah, like I don't want to say anything like about my roommates. Like I love them, they're my friends, uh and like we help each other, but there's, I won't lie, there is also some pulling down. Like there's some weird stuff that goes on, and it just, I don't know, it just, I feel like it's very important, especially when you grow older and are trying to kind of like fit in, or not fit in, but when you're trying to like find your ideal friends, I guess, the friend group that you want to spend time with the most. It's super important that you pick people who are, I don't want to say good people, because like I don't think there's really, I don't think there's good people. I think it's like motivations of certain people and things that they do that make someone act the way they are, kind of, and just different things. But um, like people who just have like good morals, like respect others and everything like that. Like don't prey on your downfall, I guess, and like just for their personal gain. And like um, it's especially difficult in like a time like university, for example, when there's so many people that you're meeting, because everybody is trying to find friends. Like everyone's looking for experiences and looking for friends and social interaction. But that like that obviously means that you'll meet some people who you don't really vibe with, or they're not really who you wanna, or you might think they're a little annoying, or like just not your person. And there's something wrong with that. Like you're definitely in your life, you're definitely gonna meet so many people that you know are like that, kind of like you don't want to, like it's cool to have an interaction with them, but then after you're like, yeah, like I don't see myself talking to this person for like a while at least, or just at all anymore. At least me personally, I find it so hard to pick a friend group, or at least stay with friends that like are good for you. Like, and I often find myself kind of like being sort of attracted to the just like pleasing people, I guess, and staying with, oh, it's really dark, but staying with people who, or not staying, but being friends with people who like are really good for me. uh like for example, I had this one friend who, on the surface, when I first met him, he seemed like a cool guy. He seemed like a very smart guy and everything. And it's like, oh shit, like this guy's cool. Like, let me hang out with this guy. And oh, what am I doing? I thought that was a furnace. Okay, but basically, yeah, like I started hanging out with him, and like as a group, in my friend group at least, and this thing happened where, like, over time he would kind of start to show his true colors, and they're just like he would want to he would like he kind of thought that he had power over everyone. He controlled everyone. Like, he had this huge ego, because I'm assuming he gets it because, like, he's like academically very smart, and so he has this crazy ego. And it's just like he would do like the most like disrespectful things sometimes, and even after he does it, he would just tell that we're visibly upset, and he would just not really care. And it's, you know, it's, I guess, easier when it's just you, I feel, to kind of drop someone, but I would say it's like much harder to drop someone if your whole friend group hangs out with this person, because then you gotta, you know, tell everyone, you gotta like make sure everyone realizes what's going on. And like, let's say some people realize, but other people don't really see how big the issue is, kind of, so they just don't really care. And it's just, then you start seeing him being reintroduced to the friend group, and it's just like, damn, like, I thought we had like talks about how, you know, he's doesn't really like, he's just, I don't know. I just find it really hard to like stay with friends who are like good for me, I guess. And I feel like that's like one big part about friendship, is like pushing each other forward, and not just like doing stupid stuff. And or actually, sorry, not doing stupid stuff. You can do so many stupid things with your friends, like, but like, I don't even know if I'm like saying this correctly, articulating my words correctly, but yeah, like, the point is, it just, or what I'm trying to get across is, I just feel like I feel out of place a little bit with with all like my friendships, and, or at least my friend group that I'm in right now in university. That is, like, I just feel like the people who I hang out with aren't really who I want, like, who I see myself hanging out with in the future, and who I like want to be friends with in the future, because like, I just feel like it's just pulling me down, you know, like. And I don't know, I've tried to like voice my concerns, and like, they also totally like I have another friend, he is one of my best friends here, but like, he is part of this friend group, and it's just sad because I could tell he's such a good guy, and like, I could tell he like really cares about like trying to succeed, and also cares about like pushing each other forward and everything. But he is also a huge people pleaser, so he's just always doing things like that, well, you shouldn't be doing just because like someone told you, I guess, to do that, or I don't know, just because the majority of people are doing it. And that's very difficult, because like, if everyone's doing something, then obviously you want to do it too. Well, not obviously, but like, in a lot of cases, it's peer pressure. But yeah, I was like, sorry, I'm like rambling like crazy. Like, I don't know exactly how to articulate my thoughts. I'm just kind of saying whatever comes to mind and just like spitting it out. But yeah, I don't know. It's just like the friend group I'm in right now. Just like whether it be the jokes they make, or just like what they do, what they find like fun to be to them, I just don't see the same, like, I don't see the same way, kind of like, I don't really find that to be fun. I'm very like, I'm a person who I just love to like explore kind of like I love just walking around my like university campus and just walking into random buildings and looking for cool rooms or cool hallways or cool study spots that I could just chill at and just like have little adventures with my friends. But and like first year I had a lot of that. I was so happy. Oh, it's a little cherry blossom thing. But I was so happy because I had these friends who were always down to do things, and it's like they were part of my friend group and everything, and like are the ones that like I'm friends with right now, and it was just so fun, and I loved that because we always were doing things. But in second year, like I feel like everyone gets busier, everyone gets more like adjusted to university, and so they get more comfortable, and so they're not really. Some people aren't really willing to do things that they like doing before, or like, and that's okay, but it's just, I don't know, it just seems like there's not much effort going in anymore, and because you're not trying to make these new friends, like you already have these friends and you're trying to like, you're not trying to impress them anymore or anything, so it's just like it's just a little, I don't know. It also depends on the people, like what kind of people you make friends with, but that's like my point. Like I feel like it's super important to choose your friends wisely, and that's so hard because you don't really know who your friends like, or you don't really know like fully how to choose your friends wise, or how, okay, not that, but like you don't know like your friends true colors haven't shown yet, I guess that's what it is. I think at least. And then it's just the whole process, like maybe you don't want to go through the whole hassle of finding a new friend group and just like trying to reconnect with other people, so you kind of like stay in the same friend group and think it's gonna get better, when it really, you're just kind of living in denial, I feel. And that's something that I want to kind of escape. And it's like, I love my friends, but it's like I don't think they're good for me personally, and that's nothing, that's nothing to do with them. That's like mostly just me, and like, yeah, it's just difficult. And I always think about how, like, what it would be like if I maybe chose a different friend group, or if I like lived with like other roommates who I fit in way better with, because I'm such a people pleaser, I feel like it's so difficult to like be totally honest, and that's my fault too. I blame myself totally for like I blame myself for that too. But like, because I'm such a people pleaser, I feel like I just go along a lot of the time with what a lot of people say, and or not say, but like I just go along with what people are doing, and I'm like, oh, this is like what people call fun, so like this is what like, so I'm just gonna keep hanging out with these people who do this thing. But like, yeah, I think about how I wish I could or not that I definitely could just hit up my other friends, like, because I don't just have that friend group, I have other friends, but it's just, I have such a big fear of trying to get into a different friend group, kind of, or getting closer to other people once I'm already close to people, because then it's like that other friend group is going to be like, hey, why aren't you spending time with us, blah blah blah, and you have to kind of like distance yourself or just break the truth to them. And I feel like that's so difficult, and like, because you don't want to lie to them, and you don't want to just leave and not tell them what's up, I guess. But it's like, I feel like sometimes you have to. At least that's just what I think. I'm not too sure, but yeah. One thing I really wish I did better was pick like a better, not better, but just be careful who I guess lived with, and maybe like, what if I could redo my second year, what I think I would do is maybe I would try to hit up my other friends more, that I think are like much, like, you know, I would enjoy being around them much more, and like we would do much more enjoyable things to me. And like, yeah, also like, in like no way am I trying to like say that my friends are bad people. It's just I feel like we've grown apart because people change, and like I feel like you don't always stick with the same people that you like that you're friends with. Like friendships always change. You always change friends. Like things happen, people do stuff, and then you're like, oh, I don't know if I want to be friends with this person anymore. And it's just like, I don't know. It's so hard, at least for me. Like I'm definitely not a confrontational person, so it's so hard. And especially if like that, like one instance, like with that guy that I was talking about, with who was like super smart with the big ego. Sorry, I'm just trying to think about what I'm trying to say really. But oh yeah, with that, like we all voiced our opinions about him and everything, and how like, yeah, like we don't know if we want to talk to this guy anymore because of what he did and what he said. Like there's this one night where he really showed his true colors to all of us, and like we all were just taken aback. We were like, damn, this is the kind of like person we're friends with. Like, but it's difficult when you voice these concerns and then my other like somebody else kind of starts hanging out with them again, and then tries to reintroduce them to the friend group, and it's just like, damn, like everything that we talked about like just kind of went out the window. Like why? Like it's just weird. I don't know, it just seems really weird to me, and I'm just confused because I don't know. It's not like, I just don't understand why some people don't really have, I don't know if it's respect, but why some people just don't see how other things can like impact others, especially after you've like voiced it to them and said like, yeah, like I don't want to see this person again. But I guess that's just like how some things can work. And maybe it's just like the friends I involve myself with or something, but I don't know. I feel like that's a big thing. Like once I move out, I'm not going to live with the same people, and I honestly can't wait. Like a big reason why I started this YouTube channel, and like especially now I feel so motivated to pursue it or like make videos on it and everything, is because like I've done a little bit of YouTube before, and I feel like those were one of my happiest times just because I met so many people, and like you could like I met so many people that I loved, and they're just such nice people, and it's just like I feel like the internet is such a good way of meeting so many people. Like you definitely there's definitely so like there yeah, I don't know, there's definitely like people who you'll love and people who you won't love as much on the internet, but I feel like the risk of like finding people that you love on here is so much greater than like being afraid of like maybe not finding people that you don't really like, I guess. I don't know. The internet's so big, so it's like so there's like all kinds of people on here, so yeah, I don't know. This is I just wanted to really say that. I think that's like gonna be mostly it for this video. I hope you enjoyed my rambling. It's like a lot of words and just unorganized thoughts. I feel like that's what the vibe for all these videos are gonna be, or at least a lot of them, until I can understand how to like articulate my words better or thoughts. I don't even know. Like that's just something that I want to work on, and I feel like YouTube will help me with that, because I'll make videos, and even if nobody's watching my videos, I'll still have a little journal to myself, and I'll be able to like just talk about things and then look back at the videos and just see how I'm feeling, because one thing I love doing is like journaling my thoughts, and I feel like of like video form, at least for me, is like one of the best ways to do that. And also there's some cool gameplay in the background, like Minecraft, and I love playing Minecraft. Like I've been playing this game for so long, so it's just that mixed with this. Like I don't know. It's just an idea that I've been wanting to do for so long. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time on another rant video.